So both of you, you've seen so much of the world. Is there any country like Slovenia?
Well, that's a difficult question.
Yeah, it is.
Well, at least I could say I've visited like over 55 countries, and it's not a lot of countries that has a lot to offer. Like in Slovenia, you've got the mountains, you've got the sea, you've got the history, you've got nice food, good people. Not a lot of countries have
Yeah,
this.
and all of this in this small country has like a bit of everything. Just a bit of the beauty of the food and the people and the views and everything. This is like unique something, a unique country with everything.
Have you found many things that could be interesting for people from Saudi Arabia as well?
Nature, basically, simple word. I mean, it's such a contrast because in Saudi Arabia it's like big country, a lot of deserts, and our people love to see the green, kind of cold weather, water,
And the rain,
Yeah.
they love the rain.
Yeah, and Slovenia is good, definitely like a heaven on earth.
We have lots of forest. Have you noticed? It's really very wild. Like
I remember from the very first day here, we were surprised. Like sometimes you feel like somewhere in the middle of nowhere, but the city is just next door. It's amazing, actually.
you've seen so many places. You're always judging and rating. You know. I want to hear your top 3.
Bled?
Slovenia of Slovenia.
Yeah,
Bled.
Piran is the most beautiful city I've seen here in Slovenia. Because I love small cities with the history and you can see the port with the boats and everything. I just loved it.
For me, Bled was very unique because it's such a beautiful lake. It has such a really exotic island in the middle. It's like fairy tale more than anything else, I believe. Yeah. But every place we've been to has its own uniqueness, your own
exactly,
beauty,
yeah.
actually. Yeah.
So we're lacking one place, huh? We have Bled, Piran.
Yeah, and we've seen
Brda.
Ljubljana. Ljubljana
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far we haven't really seen much of Ljubljana, I believe. But so far it's very nice. But it resembles a lot of other cities in Europe. Like you have this part like Prague, and the other part resembles a lot of Amsterdam, for example. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Is it very much different, like you imagined?
Totally, to
Yeah?
be honest.
Really?
I mean,
Tell me the
obviously.
pictures you had in your head while heading
We
via
didn't
Slovenia.
expect this, like the kindness of the people and the quality of food. Yeah, everything was like perfect. The scenes, yeah.
Well, even though I traveled a lot, but I've never could run out of run away of stereotypes, you see. But I really didn't imagine Slovenia to be that developed, and people how nice they are. People are very welcoming, and once you start conversation with them, it's just go talking about their culture, their love of their country, and the love of the guests of their country.
Yeah, they love to talk about their country, like proud of everything. This is make us feel these people are nice and kind.
That's good to hear. Was it difficult for you to communicate, or there was no language barrier?
Actually, I
had you
mentioned to the people that the most surprising thing was that people of Slovenia, most of them talk more than 4 languages. Like everyone I ask is, okay, 4 or 5 languages. This is like amazing. Everybody's.
Yeah, well, I'm not expecting everybody in the world to speak English or other international languages, but people here, I was very surprised. I mean, they speak English everywhere. I mean, you go to some places with a lot of tourists, but it's very difficult to communicate with the locals. Here, no issue at all.
Are all people from Saudi Arabia that curious? They really like to explore? How are your
Well, it's very difficult to
tourists
generalize,
from your country?
but they do. They do.
They like
Most
to
of them,
explore.
Yeah,
most
they
of
do,
them, yeah.
generally, let's say. And they come in groups, like usually with families or big group of friends, and they like to share their experience of discovery together. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure Slovenia has a lot to share.
Saudis love to travel and see new places. So I think Slovenia will be the best for Saudis next year. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of Saudis will come here.
We live in different countries and we have different cultures, but it's amazing. We can always find things in common, can't we? And food is a good starting point.
That's very true. I mean, Saudis like to eat, obviously.
Oh, we do as well.
yeah.
Oh my God, when do you start? Very early in the morning? Is breakfast important
That's true.
for Saudis?
A big breakfast indeed.
That's a good point. Be sure.
It is. I mean, we've been taking a lot of pictures for food here. I mean,
That's
because
good.
food is actually resemble a lot of the culture, because it's a mixture of the local food and international fusion as well. So yeah, I mean, food is a good start, you said.
So breakfast is a good point. So
Yeah.
it's something we have in common.
To start the day
Very
with.
strong
Start with the
breakfast. Yeah,
breakfast,
we
yeah.
really love it. And then lunch? You have lots of things for lunch?
Actually, when we travel as Saudis, we skip this lunch and
Okay.
more snacks in the middle of the day.
But we couldn't skip it here in Slovenia
No
though.
way.
Yeah, too good food to skip.
So dinner is very important. A very important part
Yeah.
of
Dinner is the most important meal of the day, we think, because after walking all day or seeing a lot of tourist places, dinner will come at the end of the day, and you have to eat something good. And Slovenia have the best food, I think.
Yeah, and I believe Saudis, because of the hot weather, they're used to go out during the night. So when you come here, I mean, we're traveling basically. They would go out for dinner, having cafe in the streets, and look at the people going. I mean, yeah.
Oh my God, we have lots of things in common.
Ah, there you go.
What would you like for dinner tonight? Do you have any idea? Any
We had a lot. We had a lot of duck meat. It was
we
amazing.
tried,
So yeah,
we tried
Okay.
new things here. First night I came here, I tried octopus, so it's the first time for me.
The first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I liked
So you
it.
don't have that much seafood, or
We have,
Yeah.
but for me, I'm not that guy to eat seafood. So
it's amazing. I hope your family is watching.
Yeah.
See
I'm
this?
sure they are. I believe they are.
They will be very happy.
Our guy is changing. Slovenia have changed him.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, things when people are in trouble, they like to try new food, explore new tastes and new flavors, and we definitely experienced this here in Slovenia.
Okay, I really wish the dinner will be like you expected. Some
I'm
things
sure
that
it
you
will.
really like.
I'm sure because
Okay.
Slovenia has everything. The best.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
Food was the best thing here.
Yeah, it exceeded our expectations, and I'm sure this dinner won't be like out of that as well.
Okay, really great talking to you guys, and
thank you.
inshallah you will be back with
thank
more
you.
friends.
For sure.
Oh, Havala, thank you very much.
It sounds very Arabian, right? Hvala.
Oh yeah, well,
Anyway.
it means transfer for some reason. But, well, there you go.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you very much, Havala. Thank you.